Hello, this is Tiffany from Your Ugly Sweater on YouTube, and I'm here with another segment of Me in This Box. So, we have a question here. The question of the day was, or the evening, depending on what time you are in the world. So, good morning, world, is what is your deal breaker when it comes to dating? A huge no-no. For those who don't know about deal breaker, a good example would be somebody who, I don't know, bad breath, Republican, Democratic, has big teeth, is shorter than you, is younger than you, has a certain pet peeve that gets to you, anything. It could be anything. No matter how big or small, it's something that you know to the end of your days, unless you're in love with this person, and even then some, you know, it's something you would be definitely not for. And so I was curious, and I started asking, and I got some comments. I'm not going to mention the names, but, you know, to be fair, you know, I'm going to say what I got in reaction to the question. And you could also comment below, and you could also post up what you feel. You know, if you want to respond to the question, you know, and other people can react, and, you know, we can see what we all agree on and disagree on. The first one we got is, if I go to your house and your bathroom is fucking disgusting. I agree. I had a situation where I was involved with somebody where their house, their kitchen was disgusting. It was actually quite horrific. Kind of like a horror film. Kind of gross. The next one was someone who can adapt to changes and celibacy. I guess adapt to changes as obviously, you know, can't, I guess when things happen, they have this inability to, I guess, conform. I mean, and I guess you could argue with that is, you know, you got certain things going on in your life, maybe that change is what makes you or breaks you. Not everybody has the tolerance to deal with quick change, you know, not everybody likes change. Not saying that's, you know, not something to be not liking, but, you know, that's a thing. And the celibacy thing, we will talk about that in another video. So, the lack of interest to explore, I agree. I can't be with somebody who's boring, somebody who has, who's like always homebody, somebody who doesn't like to go place. For me, I don't like to feel like a routine person. Like when it comes to certain things, I get bored. I easily get bored. If you're not doing it for me, I can easily lose interest, you know. I guess, you know, for me, if I'm in a relationship with a guy, it's cute at the beginning, the things we do, but if it starts to feel like every Wednesday, every Friday, every Saturday we do this, and it starts to feel like more of a rut, like walking in this rut, and there's just I can't. Go out somewhere, change it up sometimes, so it doesn't feel like we've already grown into a habit, which, you know, can get boring, because then you can easily lose, you know, the spark. So I agree. The next one would be someone who doesn't appreciate the little things that life has to offer, so to seem positive or a negative person, you know, somebody who doesn't, you know, take the time to smell the roses. Smell the roses, guys. Smell the roses, the tulips, the fumes in the air. We're in New York, so I mean, what are you smelling? A lot of things. Question mark. All right, a person that tries to change who you are. That's obviously agreeable. And again, nobody wants to be changed. Ugly smiles, ignorance. I mean, I guess nobody likes ignorance. Alcoholic. I agree. I believe if you're addicted to any substance, I think it's very unattractive. Drug addicted, poor hygiene, very important. And the next one is kind of extreme. This person wrote, girls who can't take a joke or won't get their hands dirty, and excuse my French in this moment, like, bitch, you ain't royalty. I don't know what kind of personal history that person went through. That sounds like a little bit of venting instead of a comment, but that's just my personal opinion. The next one would have to be constantly smoking, especially cigarettes, and try to change me drastically. So we got another on drugs and another one about not changing. Nobody likes to be changed. Which technically is illogical, because you're always gonna have change based on the person you are in a relationship with. Are you really got that stuck, much of a rod stuck up your ass that you really don't learn or receive anything out of the relationship? Then you really didn't do anything in the relationship. I don't think that really says anything. There's always a lesson in every relationship, so if that's one thing you want to learn is, you know, is that. Okay, and another one would be lying about yourself to make someone think your personality is one way, and then changing once we're in a deep into the relationship. I agree. Personally, I have my own. I would say mine would have to be the same thing as hygiene. My biggest thing, and that's just me because of my own personal life, would have to be the non-sex thing. I think for me, especially now in this generation, realizing that we have to be more confident with our bodies, I think, unless, yes, for religious reasons, I just know realistically, and there should be nothing wrong with it, just realistically, I know that I need to have person-to-person contact loving, caring, sexual moments. Even the religious people have to do something in order to get each other off. It just makes no sense. I just think that's a little extreme. But to each his own. I mean, if you're willing to, I mean, that's nice. I just know I can't, because it's, something I feel that's very prominent in a relationship. It's the one thing. Sex is the one thing you can't manufacture. You can't get an updated phone for it. There's no app to perfect it. You can't really, it's the most natural thing you possibly can share with a person. And obviously, you're doing it the right way. Yes, it's a beautiful thing. Like this, subscribe, and comment below. Bye, YouTube. Keep it classy, everybody.